we want to give you a very special welcome. I'm Denson Taylor, International or Senior Director with Xooma Worldwide. And what we're going to do today or tonight, very quickly, is this. We're going to share some information with you about a company, about its products, and about an opportunity, something that we see literally changing lives all over the country and all over the world. Just to tell you a little bit about myself first, I've actually been involved in network marketing now for about 20 years. I actually made millions of dollars in the industry, have helped other people to really change their lives financially, and I can tell you that I am very excited about what we have here with Xooma Worldwide and the product line, the opportunity, the company itself, because of what it's all about. So what I'm going to do is refer to a PowerPoint very quickly here and show you exactly what this is all about. So give me 1 second. Let me switch over to the PowerPoint. Now, again, our company is Xooma Worldwide. We are a 20-year-old international debt-free company. We actually do business in over 65 different countries, but we really just got the U.S. market moving about 2.5 to 3 years ago. So I cannot express to you how much in the right place at the right time you have actually found yourself. Much of it has to do with what it's all about, what our product line and all that is all about, because the bottom line is this. I want you to think about something. Excuse me 1 second. Okay, great. I wanted to just check one thing. I apologize about that, but the motto of our company is changing the health of a generation. I can tell you that we take that very seriously. It's at the forefront of what we do. But what do you think right now? Do you think that we as a society are getting healthier or sicker every year? We know, of course, that society is getting sicker. Diseases like heart disease, cancer, diabetes, the #1 killers out there, they are definitely on the rise. Prescriptions aren't the answer because of potential side effects. So the fact of the matter is, illness is definitely at an all-time high. Now, the human body being 70 to 80% water, and all of your vital organs, your brain, your blood being 80 to 90% water, hydration is very, very important. In fact, there is a vicious cycle that goes on within the body. Dehydration, believe it or not, leads to sickness. And I want you to think about this. If you go to your doctor and let's say that he diagnoses you with elevated blood pressure, what comes next? He puts your name on a medication which further dehydrates the body, which could lead to further sickness and more medication. This is a vicious cycle. Many people end up as kind of victims of that cycle, and it never stops. But I think that this book says it all. Your body's many cries for water. And the caption of this book says that you're not sick, you're thirsty. Don't treat thirst with medication. So it's all about alkalinity. The human body is water. It's more of an environment than anything else. And you have to look at it this way. It's no different than having a fish tank. If your fish gets sick, you don't try to fix the fish, you fix the water. Okay, you have to keep that environment pure. And if you read this statement here, the cells of a healthy body are alkaline, while the cells of a diseased body are acidic. That says it all. Disease thrives in acidic environments, but it simply cannot live in an alkaline environment. So your body is going to make whatever sacrifice it needs to make to keep your blood at 7.365. And believe it or not, the body is going to do that, because any variation from this, and you're going to have serious problems. But we are the problem, okay? It's us. It's our lifestyles that throw that out of balance. Think about this. It's all about hydration in the body. Most people wake up every morning, they try to hydrate their bodies with a cup of coffee. That's 4 on this scale. Being a logarithmic scale, it's 10,000 times more acidic than the blood. Sodas, okay? It's what I used to do. I used to drink a white chocolate mocha every morning. I drink sodas and teas and juices, that kind of thing throughout the day, all of which very acidic, but a soda is 100,000 times more acidic than the blood. The only thing that's really more acidic than a soda happens to be the diet version, the healthy version of a soda. It's over 1 million times more acidic than the blood. So again, these things are very dangerous. Now, ironically, what happens when you drink acidic foods and beverages is that it causes the body it causes the body to rob itself of minerals, okay? It takes minerals from the bones to alkalize those things. And a two-time Nobel Prize winner, Dr. Linus Pauling, determined in the early 1900s that you can trace every sickness, every disease, and every ailment to a mineral deficiency in the body. So I'm going to introduce you to a product here in just a minute that is actually 9.9 on this scale. It'll help you to keep your body in balance. It'll help you to keep your body from robbing itself of those valuable minerals that it's not capable of reproducing. And we have seen tremendous benefits. But think about this. When your body becomes chronically dehydrated and acidic, some of the symptoms associated are things like elevated blood pressure, which is the first sign of heart disease, diabetes, cancer, low energy levels. It causes the body, when the body becomes acidic, the natural defense is to produce fat cells to protect the vital organs. So it causes the body to gain weight, okay, and it causes the body to prematurely age. Any kind of aches and pains, arthritis, gout, fibromyalgia, migraine headaches, acid reflux disease, all of these things, believe it or not, originate from the body not being properly hydrated. So the question is this, okay, let's talk about hydration. What kind of water do you drink right now? Do you drink tap water, as many people do, or do you drink bottled water, as more people do? Well, let me give you a couple of stats on both. First off, studies show that chlorine found in hard tap water produces byproducts that contribute to heart disease, cancer, and diabetes. In fact, one medical doctor did a study on drinking chlorinated water, and he said that when you drink chlorinated water, you put yourself at possibly a 90% greater risk of cancer. So that is a very, very serious thing when you think about it. But I'm gonna show you something here very quickly as far as a demonstration. I actually have tap water in this container here, and I'm going to show you very quickly. Okay, this is tap water, and I'm going to put something in here called OTO drops. And when you put OTO drops in tap water, it just shows you if chlorine is present. In fact, if this water turns yellow when I put this in here, it means that it does have chlorine in it. And the problem is, again, you know, chlorine has been directly linked to cancer. So is there chlorine in this water? No question, okay? So that's something that we definitely want to stay away from. In fact, when I look at this water, it went beyond yellow. There is a lot of chlorine here. So if you were to, say, take your tap water and mix a pitcher of iced tea or Kool-Aid or whatever, you're drinking this, whether you drink it straight or whether you drink it mixed with something. So that's very dangerous, and many people do it and aren't even aware. So let me go back, and I'm gonna show you something else, and I'm just trying to show you some things that take place just kind of in your daily activity. Most people, because of the concerns of tap water, have moved to bottled water. Bottled water, we found, is an empty or dead water. It's been proven to be acidic, mineral deficient. It comes from the same public water source. Most of it is tap water. Bottom line, it's no health benefit whatsoever, even though everybody has turned to it. Well, let's think about this. Disease thrives in acidic environments, but it simply cannot live in an alkaline environment. So I've got one of the top sellers of bottled water here, which is Dasani. And I tell you what, I think bottled water is the biggest marketing scam ever put together, because when I put the pH drops in here, if this water turns the color, ironically, of this label, it means it's alkaline and it's good for the body. If it turns like a yellowish or darker brownish looking color, that means that it's acidic, and that disease actually thrives in acidic environments. So, again, these are pH drops here, and when I put this in, it'll just, the color of it tells us what's going on in the water. So I can tell you, looking at this, believe it or not, it is very acidic. Disease thrives in this environment here. So I'm going to show you something with a very simple product that we have here in just a minute. And again, this is a Coca-Cola brand of bottled water, so it is one of the top sellers. In fact, so you got Coca-Cola, which is Dasani, you've got Pepsi, which is Aquafina, and you've got Nestle. Those are the top three sellers, and believe it or not, all of those come from municipal sources, which is very important to understand. They're taking our tap water and recycling it. and selling it back to us, ironically. Okay, so again, bottled water is an empty, dead water. But this magazine recently came out for Women First, a water cure. New study, 90% of American women are clinically dehydrated no matter how much water they drink. Why? Most water is too acidic to be fully absorbed by the cells. So we definitely have a solution. Our solution is a very simple, very affordable product called Extreme X2O. This is a tea bag-like sachet that you add to any water. One thing I'll tell you about our concept is this. We're going to give you one of these green bottles, because if you drink bottled water right now, understand that that water bottle is made from petroleum, and if it's ever heated up at any point, it leaches contaminants back into the water. So this is a BPA-free bottle here. It doesn't leach those dangerous contaminants back into the water. And the contents of the sachet actually are harvested from right off the shores of Okinawa, Japan. They harvested from the coral reef there. What's significant about that? Well, the people in Okinawa actually live to be older than any other people in the world. Average age of death is 110 to 120 years old, and they attribute it to the water that they drink that washes the coral reef. So we know we have something here, but the first thing that this product does is it neutralizes any chlorine that might be in that water. And I just showed you my tap water, okay, and I'm going to actually show you this product in action. This is my tap water, here at the house, okay? So if I take this sachet and I put it in this water, if it actually neutralizes chlorine, what should happen? It should clear it up. I mean, that is the fact of the matter. So I'm going to put this in, and all you do is you drop this in your water. This is exactly how you use it, and it literally will transform any water. You put it in, you shake it up, and you'll notice here that it definitely did clear it up. So that means that it neutralized that chlorine, and believe it or not, it's safe to drink at this point. So, again, that's a real serious thing. So many people are drinking bottled water, it's not funny. But another thing that it does is it transforms the water into alkaline water. And remember that disease thrives in acidic environments, but it simply cannot live in an alkaline environment. So this is the Sunny bottled water. We see here that it is definitely acidic. Well, what I'm going to do is this. I'm going to actually take another one of these sachets here, and we're going to put it in this water, and I will tell you this, that if it turns the water to alkaline water, ironically, it's going to turn it the color of the label of this bottle here. Okay, so let me put this in here. We put it in, we shake it up, and you notice here that it definitely did transform that water into alkaline water. So the thing that you have to understand is that disease simply cannot live in an alkaline environment, and that's the strategy of it all. You just want to raise that alkalinity in your body, give your body what it needs for it to come back into balance. And if you do that, guess what? The body can do a lot to repair itself. It also infuses over 70 organic trace minerals back into the water. This will actually give your body those valuable minerals that it needs, and it'll keep the body from robbing itself of those minerals. It makes the water wetter in the sense that it hydrates and detoxes the body at the cellular level. It breaks that water molecule down, making it possible for it to penetrate the cellular level of the body, which promotes weight loss. But the bottom line is it's instant and ultimate in hydration. We call it weight loss water because the body's natural defense to being acidic is to produce fat cells to protect the vital organs. But if you get your body to an alkaline state, believe it or not, it'll start to burn fat for energy. So we refer to this as weight loss water. This is a good friend of mine, Ronnie Webb. When he started, he was about 300 pounds. He actually was able to lose about 100 pounds in less than a year, and it's absolutely transformed his life. So you raise that alkalinity, you'll be amazed. Now, we've got another product here, Focus Up. It's known as the world's first pure energy think drink. And within about 15 minutes, you'll notice that this product will improve your focus and clarity, memory and concentration, mood and alertness, and it also gives you sustained mental and physical energy. I can tell you at 47 years old right now, I literally feel like I'm in my 20s every day. And then another issue that we see here is the secret killer known as inflammation. Inflammation, and it's surprising linked to heart attacks, cancer, Alzheimer's, and other diseases. Internal inflammation in the body is very dangerous. Well, we've got a product called Cardiozyme. We refer to it as a miracle from the sea. It comes with this company with over $35 million of clinical research and development, but simply put, this is the only product that has ever been documented on the human body to lower bad cholesterol while raising good cholesterol, and it also removes internal inflammation within the body. Those three things are very important. We have seen unbelievable results, and the thing that I'll tell you is this: if you're dealing with cholesterol, a cholesterol issue right now, as a third of our population does, I tell you what, that's validated by the fact that Lipitor is the #1 selling prescription out there. Just understand that if the internal walls of your organs become inflamed, that cuts blood flow to your heart, and of course your body's going to send cholesterol to that area to try to repair it. It further cuts blood flow, and of course that leads to heart attacks and strokes. So if you simultaneously lower bad, raise good cholesterol, and remove that inflammation, you're doing more to combat those silent killers than you can imagine. But we've got over 30 best of the best products with this company. You can't get them in any stores. You have to get them through independent distributors, and that creates a tremendous opportunity for everyday people like us. In fact, our compensation plan, we're actually paid 50% of what this company takes in, and it goes to a group of everyday people like us. It's an online business model. There are no fees to join, no monthly website fees, and we like to refer to it as a proven wholesale business model because you may do business at these stores right now. I know I pay $100 a year to shop at Costco, and I pay another $100 a year to shop at Sam's to get a discounted rate on what I purchase. Well, the problem there is $100 a year. Well, with our company, you don't have to pay anything to get that wholesale membership. We're going to give you wholesale pricing. You can get involved that way. You can buy anything in our product catalog at wholesale prices, and then if you make, you can qualify to make money as you refer other people. And let me kind of give you an idea of where we are as far as that's concerned. We like to refer to it as a water revolution because sometimes things happen around us and we're not aware of it, and that's a bad thing. That's one of the worst things that can ever happen to you, is that something major happens and you're not even aware of what's going on. So of course you couldn't take advantage of it for you and your family. But I want you to think about this. The gold rush happened in the 1800s. It created billions of dollars in wealth and set many families financially free. And of course the oil boom happened in the 1900s, and same thing happened. It created billions of dollars in wealth and it set many people financially free. Now I want to give you a minute to think about this. Did you and your family miss it? Well, whatever you do, don't miss this one. Water, believe it or not, is known as the blue gold of the 21st century. Believe it or not, water is the hottest commodity today. Multinational corporations are involved in battles for water rights. They call them water wars. And what if I told you that water puts big oil to shame? Oil right now is about $3 a gallon. Bottled water is $10 a gallon, and it costs a lot less to produce it. So what we are teaching people is this: you want to get in the water wars yourself and get your part for you and your family, because the power of water, folks, is real. The U.S. right now consumes over 1,500 bottles of water every single second. That works out to about 90,000 every minute. 5.4 million every hour. That's 130 million every day, or 4 billion a month, which works out to over 50 billion every year. And the bottom line is this: yes, it is a market for this. Yes, this is real. But the bottom line is this: that petroleum-based bottle, 80% of them don't get recycled, and it takes about 700 years for a plastic bottle to biodegrade. So we feel real good about what we're doing because we promote our green bottle, which is BPA free. We teach people how to bottle their own water because our product will transform any water. And you know what, folks? You know, the U.S. is consuming this many bottles of water, 1,500 a second, because everybody has been kind of misled to believe that it's a health benefit, and it's simply not. I mean, we've got people that were drinking the Sunny water. A good friend of mine that was on high blood pressure medication for over 10 years, he started putting this sachet in that same water. It transformed that water into a healthy beverage, and now all of a sudden his blood pressure has been perfect, and he's been off of that medication for over 3 years now. So we see that happen over and over again. It's very, very consistent. So how do you get involved in water wars? Well, we got a $1.99 starter pack. It's going to give you enough of the X2O product and the Focus Up product to get you and your family started. This is a user pack, but it does qualify you for all of the upfront referral commissions. Now, if you want to really build a business, you want enough product to go out there and sample with everybody you know. This is a $499 performance pack. We refer to this as a builder's pack because this is going to give you enough product, brochures, CDs to literally go out there and share this product with everybody you know. It also promotes you to national manager, which is 5 levels up in our comp plan. But the bottom line is this builder's pack will put you into massive action in your business. And this is how our comp plan works. I want you to remember the magic number in our compensation plan is 4. We call it refer 4 and pay no more. And the way that it works is this. Okay, let's just use the $1.99 pack as an example. If you're in at $1.99, of course you refer 4 of the people that are in at $1.99. Your first commission you make for this is a fast start commission. That's $100, $25 per. You'll also make team commissions. You'll also get a rapid rewards bonus. So simply put, you turn that $199 into $228, and you also qualified yourself for a 25% match from any of your personally sponsored people. So, you know, they go out there and they build a business, you're going to match their incomes by 25%. So what did we just do? We turned the $199 into $228. What do we want to do from this point? All we do and all you'll do to get to the serious money is duplicate yourself. So if you will help your 4 duplicate that process and refer 4, that's going to make you an additional $500 or so. So now you've made about $700. And everybody at this point goes to $100 a month in their order, or minimum $100 a month to keep themselves qualified. And if your group's doing $100 a month, then you just qualified yourself, and you're making about $500 a month in residual-based income. So what we understand is this: $500 a month to the average person is very serious. It may take the pressure off of your situation, but you know what? Duplicating that is what it's all about. We simply duplicate 4. We have the ability to literally duplicate it all over the world. You'll actually manage 2 teams of people, 1 left, 1 right, and of course you refer 4. Your products are free. You help them to do the same thing. They're getting their products free. You're making about $500 a month at this point. As it duplicates a few more levels, believe it or not, it could develop into a good, strong 6-figure income. This is what happened with me. In my family, this is what's happened to quite a few other people in this company, and I tell you what, we want to help you to develop this as well. So again, it can be a very serious thing, but what is your next step? You actually want to get with the person. In fact, the getting started button, get started now, right below this video. You want to click that button. It's going to take you to Xooma.com, and be sure when you go to that site that the person that referred you, you're going to look for their name in the top right-hand corner. If you don't see it there, be sure that you get their replicated site name. You want to make your purchase. Okay, click Get Started on that site. It's going to show you the different sign-up options. Choose either the $199 or the $499. Make that purchase. Again, there are no fees to join those starter kits. You're simply purchasing your product wholesale. You want to qualify with 4 referrals. It's going to give you your money back, and you want to duplicate that with others. And guys, it's just as simple. I mean, it is nothing. This is the simplest compensation plan that we've ever been involved in. And the beauty of it is, all you pretty much have to do is identify the people that you know, love, and care about, and help them to start drinking the right kind of water, teach them what we know. We started a campaign called Hydrating the Nation. This campaign is all about educating the nation on proper hydration, and we're committed to do it one family at a time. So we committed to do these webinars every night, Monday through Thursday at 10 o'clock Eastern. We also do a conference call every day. We call it a lunch break call, and it happens at noon Eastern. I'm going to give you that number very quickly, area code 218-862-1300. The PIN number for that call is 293302. So with that, we appreciate everybody being on. Those of you that were on for the first time, I want to be the first to welcome you to the team. And with that, you guys have a great one, and we'll see you tomorrow night. Thanks a lot, and bye-bye.